Hello friends, welcome to Google Tech. Today in this video we are going to see an interesting topic on how to declare a dynamic variable or to get the values dynamically from the user. Before jumping into video, if you are not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and support us. Let's jump into video. So as I mentioned, we are going to see the difference between the static variable declaration versus the dynamic variable. Declaration. Let's understand it theoretically. Static variable means values on the variables remains constant. It cannot be changed by the user, which is also known as predefined values in the program. Let's go to an example. Go to Excel, Developer tab, insert a module, create a subroutine static underscore variable underscore example. Now I'm defining the variable, also the type of variable. I'm defining a comma b as an integers. Ideally, the reason of declaring the type of variable is to avoid unnecessary confusion or to get an error while executing the program. We'll assign the variable values a is equal to 75 and b is equal to 85. Now I'm doing an additional function with the variable c is equal to sum of a plus b. To know the values, I'm taking it in the output via message box, which we already discussed in our video. What are the types of message box available and how we are declaring it, what are the syntax to declare the message box. If you are not even watched it, I have given the link in description and also in the iCard. Please do visit and come back with this C. Let's run this program. You can see we got the value as 160. To cross verify it, I'm opening calculator. So value is 75 plus 85, which is equal to 160. So I'm running the program again and again. We'll get the result as 160. There is no change in this values and the result, but in nowadays everything is changing faster. The user also sometimes wants to give the values to make their calculations. A dynamic variable or dynamic values into the variables. The values to the variable can be declared dynamically in two methods. One is by asking the user to enter the values while the program is getting executed every time. Second method is referring the range or cells to get the values. However, as I mentioned, we are going to make it dynamically. In this case, this also enters the manual effort. So I am preferring the method of asking the user to enter the values every time the program is getting executed. There is an option in VBA to get the values for the variables while the program is executed from the user. Let's create a subroutine dynamic variable example. So here we are doing the same, which is declaring a, b as integers and a is equal to. So as I said, we are not going to enter the values or predefine the values to the variable. We are going to ask the user to enter the values. So this time what I'm going to do is using the syntax called input box to ask the user to get the values. I'm giving as enter the values for calculation. Ideally, as you can see, similar to message box, even we have different option in input box, like adding the title or like default content, everything. But for this time we are just exploring how we are getting the values to the variable with the help of input box. B is equal to application.inputBox and enter the same, the values for calculation. Again C is equal to A plus B. So as you can see, the code which we have declared in static variable example, the same is done, but the change we have done is here we have included the input box syntax to get the value every time the user have to enter the value dynamically or like based on their requirements to get their desired output. Let's run this program and check how it will work. So I'm entering 75 plus 75. So we had got the value as 150, which is 75. So and again, if next time I'm entering this, running this program, again I'm entering the value 80 plus 80. So you can see the value is getting changed based on the user entering the value. However, in the static variable declaration, how many times if you're running the program you will get the values as 160. There is no change in the variable until unless you are changing the predefined values inside the program.
Thank you for watching Google Tech. To know more interesting topics in VBA, stay tuned with us. Jai Hind.